It's just about that time of the week. Time for the Weekly Weebs Podcast. Grab your friends, family, waifus, and husbandos, and join your favorite weebs for an exciting show of anime talk. Hosts Crimson, Frenchie, Wigwiki, and Zario Machini will review and suggest shows, talk about news from the industry, and tackle some of the biggest arguments in the world of anime. It's the Weekly Weebs Podcast, starting now.
Hello, everybody. Excuse me.
Now who wasn't ready?
I'm still ready. Just didn't expect shit to be stuck in my throat. Well, welcome to the Weekly Weebs Podcast.
Stop eating it, and it won't be in your throat.
Ha 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 ha. Anyways, welcome to the Weekly Weebs Podcast. I'm your host this week, Crimson. I'm here today with, and the news I've got for you guys today
What
is...
if they don't know, though, Crimson?
If they don't know, they'll find out.
What if there's a mysterious 8th audience member that we don't know?
And thinks this is just a podcast for 3 people.
Yeah.
Well, we're missing one usual one, so...
Yeah,
It's
they might
Pokemon.
not know that either.
Anyways,
What if?
my news for you guys today
Brush it off.
involves...
Sorry, new people. You're just lost in the dark.
My news for you guys involves the second live-action season of One Piece. Not only did we get some new casting announcements, but we also were told which arcs they're going to be covering, that being Log Town, Reverse Mountain and Twin Cape, Whiskey Peak, Little Garden, and Drum Island.
Is it Drum Island or Drum Kingdom? I guess it doesn't really matter. It's probably sub versus dub.
Yeah.
What it's called.
So far the cast that we got revealed was Vivi. We got who else did we get announced? We got Vivi, we got
Cobra.
Mr. 3. Mr.
Oh, you're talking
Valentine.
all of them? Yeah, we got like the beginning members of Baroque Works, and then we also got Hiroluke and Kureha. I'm really excited about Katie Segala's Kureha.
We also got Smoker, Wapple, the 2 giants. We got a lot of people that were announced.
I'm so excited who they announced for Vivi / Miss Wednesday.
Yeah.
Charithra Chandran, I think is how you pronounce it. She plays Edwina Sharma in Bridgerton.
I've never seen that.
Never seen it still.
It's so good, and it's so funny. And she did an amazing job in that role. I think she's a great actress, and I think she will do really well as Vivi. And she kind of fits the age range of... She looks a little bit older because she's 27, but
Right.
Edwina was like 19 or something in the show, or 18. So she looks a little bit younger than she actually is.
Gotcha.
And she'll kind of fit that age range of the Straw Hats, too, because I think most of the actors of the Straw Hats... I know Inaki is like 19 or 20, but the
And then
others
I
are
think-
like mid to late 20s.
And
So
Emily's like in her early 30s, isn't she?
I think she's late 20s, but I'm not sure. I know she's the oldest of the group, but she'll...
She'll be fine.
yeah.
I'm more curious about the fact of how they're going to be doing so many of these arcs in this season. If they're going to have if they're going to have a longer season with more episodes, or how they're going to try and break it down. Because Drum Island alone, with the story of Chopper and everything, was quite a lot of episodes. Little Garden was quite a while, and then Logtown was kind of a bigger change with how everything kind of
I feel like
happens.
like Logtown and stuff with the Giants, those will be like an episode each, like a full episode devoted to them. But
Fair.
I do think that like Whiskey Peak and Drum Island will get 2 episodes a piece, more than likely.
Have they given an episode count?
No.
The first season was 8 episodes. I would expect probably similar. Netflix is usually pretty consistent.
I'm thinking somewhere between 8 and 10 episodes.
I mean, a lot of people thought they were going to go all the way through Alabasta in season 2, so I'm pretty sure. And like
that alone would take a long time.
I think that
Yeah.
alone, I think the big arcs would probably take at least half a season minimum.
because the first season got through what, like 40 episodes? something like that.
52 episodes. It covered basically all of the East Blue arc.
Yeah, it did cover the entire East Blue saga.
Yeah.
But
that's a lot of like the setup of how most of the crew get together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the next part is how they start adding people like Chopper and then eventually Robin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like Alabasta ends, I think, like episode like 125 or 150. So like it wouldn't have been a huge jump.
Fair.
It would have been closer to like 70 or 80 episodes versus 50. And if you did 10 episodes, you probably could have fit it in. But I like then that we'll get a good amount of season 3 being Alabasta, which I'm totally in favor of.
Yeah, I have no doubt that will happen. I think what will happen is next season we'll probably get half a season of Alabasta, and then the other half will probably be Skypiea.
Or at least setting up for Skypiea, because there's stuff in between there. Because we also get introduced to Blackbeard in what will be season 3 before Skypiea.
Oh yeah,
because the shit with the guy with the spring legs, whose name I can never fucking remember.
Oh
Who comes back in at Dressrosa?
Yeah,
I can't remember his name.
Hyena Laugh guy.
Yeah, he's voiced by Justin Cook.
I can't remember his fucking name.
But Bellamy.
Bellamy. That's what it was. Yeah, I
really
forgot
like Bellamy's
about
a character.
I forgot about that. I can't remember what that island was called.
I don't know, but it will set up stuff
Skypiea.
for Skypiea, which will probably be like the end of the
Like-
season. I don't know if they'll try and get all of Alabasta and Skypiea in the same season.
I think they'll get
But-
all of Alabasta at least, and then, like you said, probably setting up they'll meet Blackbeard, and then they'll probably
They'll have
show us the end of where they go up into Skypiea. They show
Yeah.
Skypiea, and then they would end.
they'll
it
have all the
there.
stuff with Bellamy and with Nolan's descendant.
Yep.
Stuff like that, and then probably like launching the sky or something, or arriving at Sky Island.
And then have the next season start there.
Yeah, but for season 2, a lot of it's still more set up for Alabasta, but we do get to meet some really incredible characters. I'm excited for. I think we'll get a drop potentially of Dragon in Logtown too.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt that we will. I'm excited to see who we're going to be having casted for Robin. I'm very interested and curious about that. And I'm excitedly nervous for how they're going to go about with Chopper. If they're going to go a full CGI style or if they're going to do human with makeup.
You kind of have to, right? If you want it to be any kind of accurate.
Especially since there's like 4 or 5 different choppers we'll get, because we get the the small chopper, we get reindeer, like actual looking reindeer chopper, we get the human version, we get the monster form, we get the puffball.
Yeah.
I can't remember what all we get, like just in Drum Island.
Guard Point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get a lot. I wonder, because I've been seeing a lot of fan stuff about it, and I've been seeing
just have him be voiced by Brina Palencia.
Yeah. I've been seeing a lot of stuff about
Is that who does it in the anime?
Yes.
Yes.
And she's awesome.
Like the way they would do the CGI for like a CGI cute Chopper, kind of in the same style as like the Detective Pikachu.
That picture is literally them just recoloring him and putting antlers on it. It's literally from Detective Pikachu, and they just recolorized him.
I know, but it still fits.
That's the best way to do it, though, without it looking scary.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, that's kind of
off-putting, because that'll be the worst thing.
Have you seen the picture of realistic Chopper? Because it's.
Yeah, I saw that. It looks fucking stupid.
He looks like an escaped cancer patient with fur.
Oh my god,
It's bad. It's not good.
dude is on drugs. That is what
I'd be
that
okay
guy
with
is on.
this.
Which one?
Yeah.
Where he actually kind of looks like a reindeer.
Yeah.
Looks kind of like Alvin the Chipmunk.
I'd have to see it like moving around and interacting with everything else, though, is the thing, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Especially since that.
I hate it.
Especially since that movie uses such like real, or not movie, that series uses such like real sets.
Yeah.
The part that I hate about this one is just like a drawing of where the lady's like has a microphone up to the deer and it puts underneath Bambi, and someone made a meme and says, "Where's my fucking mum?" And that's just what that reminds me of. Now I gotta fucking find it. Where's my fucking mum?
But it's a case of how Roger Rabbit are we going with it? You know what
Exactly. Yeah, and I think that's.
Where's my fucking mom?
I've seen that deer.
I think we'll be in good hands. So far, they have not given us a reason to doubt them with what they've been doing with the live action.
Where's my fucking mom?
Yeah, I just I get sketched out about CG sometimes.
Yeah. No, I get it completely. But excuse me. That's the news for today. We're going to be getting into our topic today, gentlemen, and I told you guys last night before we recorded, that way you kind of had a little bit of time to prep for today, but our topic today is...
We had a magical night last night.
Yeah.
And it
A magical
took
night of gathering
3.5 hours for
one
game.
game. It was a solid game,
I
though.
blame Taylor for taking 42 minutes a turn.
Hey, new people play slow. That's just the truth.
Yeah. It takes a while, but it's still fun. But our topic tonight is today. Oh my god. It's going to be, what side character from any anime would you want as like your besto friendo?
That's actually what I'm going to title this episode is Besto Friendo?
I think I'm going to do it on my end for YouTube also. Which if you haven't already, check out our YouTube. We upload everything that we upload on Spotify onto YouTube as well. No video still, but give it a check out.
Do it, weebs.
Go like, subscribe on
Do
the
it,
YouTube,
weebs.
and help us out. The more help we can get, the more the better stuff we can.
The
get out to
more,
you
the
guys.
better.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking there's
Like Crimson
a
was
goddamn
shit.
mosquito in here. Get the fuck out of here.
I saw nothing.
I also saw nothing. Although
There's been a mosquito that's just been flying around here
Oh.
casually.
last night Taylor hit Posymon and said that there was a mosquito. So, but I'm not 100% convinced that he didn't just want to.
Demesquito?
Yeah.
Yeah. So first character for me, for what I would choose for like my quote unquote besto friendo, is it's somebody from One Piece. Shocker, I know.
I really expected it was going to be from Slime.
No, not yet. I'm not getting that far yet.
I thought for sure it was going to be Shion so you could rest, take boob naps.
Maybe. No, I think I'm stuck in between two for the One Piece one, and it's between Chopper and Sanji. I think Chopper would be just a great friend as a whole because he's just a vibe. But also, I think Sanji would be great because me and him also like cooking a lot. I'd be able to learn a lot from him, and we'd
He
be
would
able
kick
to...
your ass out of the kitchen.
True.
Yeah, true.
He would simp over your wife and not let you do shit.
That's fair.
Oh, you're gonna get cucked by Senji.
That's fair. Then probably Chopper. Chopper's just...
You're gonna get cucked by Chopper? That's weird.
No, I'm choosing Chopper as besto friendo
Okay.
number one.
So the main problem, too, is if you picked Sanji, Sanji would simp over Erica, and Erica would simp over Sanji.
I'd be simping over both of them at the same time.
Exactly. So you get cucked. You don't worry,
Group
babe.
hug?
Don't worry,
Love
babe.
triangle.
Don't worry, babe. You can watch. Okay.
With a blindfold on.
You could just listen.
With headphones on.
But here, hold this camera.
How am I supposed to hold it with the blindfold on? Put it on a tripod. You're good.
Yeah.
You could be the cameraman, but I'll position it and hit record.
So yeah, I would do Chopper. I think that Chopper would be a good one because one, he's small, gentle boy. Two, he's a doctor, which
Free healthcare.
free healthcare. Lord knows we need that.
Mhm.
And on top of it, like he's just the vibe. Like he's down. He's just like, you know what? I'm here. Let's do this.
Yeah.
He could just hang out with you guys like he does with Zoro and Robin.
Pretty much. It'd be awesome. So that's my first one.
Nice.
We'll probably knock out, depending on time, we'll probably get through 5 of them apiece. So whoever wants to go next, knock yourself out.
Go ahead, Frenchie.
Mako Manchoke. from Kill la
Mako
Kill.
Mancho.
This is the first person I thought of when you told us the topic last night. I'm like, immediately Mako. That the ultimate ride or die.
Mhm.
She's got a great family. She's got a great dog. She can kick your ass or get Gamagori to kick your ass. So you're protected.
Mm-hmm.
She'll randomly have a spotlight come down on her. I fucking love Mako. She's one of my favorite characters in Kill la Kill.
I love that. Yeah, she's the best.
Mako's incredible.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a really solid choice.
That wasn't even like a deep dive pick either. I'm just like, I thought about it and immediately she was the first one that popped into my head. And I'm like, yeah, that works.
And you'll get more of her spotlight monologues.
Yeah.
God, those are fucking great.
I'll be inspired to actually do something with my life.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll never feel like a failure like I did a couple weeks ago.
Someone's here to pick up the shed.
Yeah, she won't let that happen.
Yeah. You feel like a failure? Well, you're fucking not.
Spotlight
from the heavens.
Fix his pompadour.
I would say if she had one of her spotlight moments trying to describe Frenchie, would it be because normally she does like the Ryu hair thing? Would
she
it
shaves
be,
her head.
I would say, would it be like she throws on a ball cap thing, or would she be like throwing a football?
Both.
A bald football. A footballed.
Footballed.
God damn it.
But yeah, Mako Manchoke I think is a very easy choice there.
For sure. For me, I went with Shikamaru.
Oh, from Naruto?
Yep.
I dig it.
Yeah, because him and I were pretty much the same. We just want to chill and relax. So we would just be hanging somewhere, watching some clouds or something. Assuming that it's more of an adult Shikamaru, obviously, we'd probably do a little smoke. Shikamaru would be down for that.
Oh, 100%. There's no way he wouldn't be.
Smokamaru.
Yep, Smokamaru.
Smokamaru.
Tokamaru. Shadow Tokujutsu. Yep. And we would just be vibing. Choji would probably come around. Not even probably. He would definitely come around.
He'd be the one to bring the snacks.
He'd be in the he'd be in the smoke circle.
Hell yeah.
You know it.
I like that.
Yeah. And not only that, but Shikamaru is also that ride or die kind of guy.
100%.
He'll do that even if he doesn't like you. if you're his friend, he'll do anything to help you out.
Yeah.
Even though life is a drag.
Oh yeah.
So, and he'll assemble a badass team to do it.
Yeah. I dig it.
Mm-hmm.
My next one is Gojo from JJK.
Yes.
Because he's a goofy boy who's just...
1,000,000% yes.
He's a goofy boy who's just strong, and he's like, you know what? I'm just here. Like, we're just going to go out. We're just going to have an adventure.
Yeah.
And just do whatever.
He literally is.
He is anime Caleb Adventure.
He really is. He literally is the besto friendo.
Yes. Other than Toto.
Right.
But, I mean, I think...
Woogie.
I think Gojo would be cool as a whole because, like, we've seen, like, in Season 2, we saw how he was in high school and everything and how just laid back he was and was, like, he had such a cool vibe to him of, like, I'm a badass. Nothing can touch me, literally. And then he dies and then comes back and...
He's like, oh, shit, something touched me. That was bad. That was real
fuck,
bad.
That's an anti-tank rifle!
Nothing's touching me ever again.
Yeah. But he's also got that, like, that little bit of crazy to him, which I think every friend has, as we've also seen, not just his literal crazy side, but like with Megami when they thought he was getting hit on by the girl, only to find out that he was giving her directions. It's like, you're going to be late for your piano lessons. We need to go over Twinkle Twinkle Little Star again. He's also pretty solid. Like, he's a wingman opposite. He's a wingman adjacent.
That you think he's going to help you, but then steals the girl,
or steals you.
What would be an adjacent to a wingman?
An engine.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm sitting on a plane. The engines are normally on the wings.
That's fair.
Yeah.
He's what makes the relationship go.
Yeah.
Joe.
All right.
I really thought you were going to add the Joe in.
I'm too tired to think about that. my pun-o-meter is low right now. So, yeah, that's my number 2. Go, Joe.
My number 2 is Pikachu.
Yep.
Ultimate loyalty. Can electrocute people that piss me off.
Is he a
Can
side
tar-
character?
Technically, Ash is the main character.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Also, it doesn't have to specifically be Ash's Pikachu.
That is true. He just said Pikachu. He didn't specify Ashes.
I want Sparky from the what the fuck was it called? The Indigo Plateau. The guy that beat Ash using almost the same Pokemon, but Charizard was a dick. I'll take his Pikachu because he won.
There you go. I'll take the winner Pikachu.
Winner's Pikachu.
There you go.
Either way. Also, he can charge my phone.
Really quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's just a Pikachu.
Yeah. If you have a Rotom, I don't think those ever run out of juice.
True.
Those Rotom
That would be
phones.
that would run my house electricity.
Yeah.
Pikachu's also just cute, so
Yeah,
He's
Pikachu's
just-
adorable.
he's never going in his Pokeball if he doesn't want to. I'm not putting him in a Pokeball.
That's fair.
He's just hanging out.
I think most of my Pokemon wouldn't be in Pokeballs. I think the only time that they would be in Pokeballs is if I'm like out and about and I'm bringing them with like all 6 with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My main problem would be, how do I only carry 6?
Well, any more than that, just teleport to the PC.
I know. But like,
but like you don't even get a choice.
but like, how am I supposed to just be like, yeah, I want these 6? It was like picking you guys for my wedding party. It's like, how do I only pick 5?
Yeah.
Except the other ones then just go live in a computer.
Yeah. Well, if you go by the anime canon, they go to your professor's place.
I don't want them to go to my professors. A lot of them are nice, but they wouldn't know how to care about Pokemon. They were journalism professors.
That's fair.
Because
Bill could probably do it.
all 30 of Ash's Tauroses are in Professor Oak's ranch.
Mm. Yeah, I think Pikachu would definitely be my next choice. I think there's a lot of benefits there. Also, specifically Chunkachu. I need
Yes.
fat Pikachu.
Yep. Season 1 original anime Kanto League Pikachu.
The one that chew every time Ash is trying to drag him.
Yeah.
I want to get a tattoo of the first time Ash picks up Pikachu and he just looks pissed off and has a little vein in his head that electrocutes him. I want to get that as a tattoo because that's my relationship with my old cat. Because I would hold him like that.
That's beautiful.
Mm. But yeah, Pikachu.
Nice. All right. My next one.
My number 2 was Pikachu, Electric Pikachu.
My next one is partially for Wiki, I guess, because he's not here to say it. Kamina.
Okay. Hype man of the
Exactly.
anime.
He is the best hype man. If you are ever struggling with yourself, he'll kill that immediately.
True.
Like if you want to be the best version of yourself, then you want a friend like Kamina. 100%. Just make sure that you're the kind of friend to do that to him too,
Oh yeah, for
because
sure.
he deserves it.
He deserves happiness too.
The Kaminas in this world deserve their own Kaminas.
Communist squared.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that.
But yeah, dude. Because that's another one that's like a huge ride or die too. Like
Oh yeah, 100%.
like no matter what, he's there for you. He doesn't judge.
Which that's always great.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
And he's great at parties.
True.
Mm-hmm.
My next one would not be Shion. Ironically, I think I would choose Shuna over Shion, the pink-haired
The correct answer is Ranga.
Fair.
Or should I say Raita?
Fair. But, one, Shuna is a gentle... she is gentle. She is kind. She cooks really good. She's got your back all the time. And she could put you in your place if she needs to. It'd be like, you're stepping over the line, buddy. And I think that having that kind of like calmer head is something that would be needed in moments of chaos. I think that she'd be a really good friend to have for those kind of moments as well, and just in general. Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah. Keeping it short, sweet, to the point.
My next one is also from Gurren Lagann, actually.
Is it Yoko?
No. Do you have any guesses?
The engineer guy. I can't remember his name.
No, it's the pig mole.
Yes.
Oh my god!
If you can tell, I'm just the most supportive possible characters.
You can,
he literally
you can infinitely eat his butt.
Yeah. You can eat ass forever. He's like, you guys need food for energy? Eat my ass. Buta is there the entire time. He is the unsung hero of Team Dai Gurren Lagann.
He even spiral evolves.
They do not beat the anti-spiral without Buta.
Facts.
And that's all I got to say on the matter. Like there's not much to his character, but I would roll with Buta.
Yeah, definitely.
Fair enough. All right.
My next one is Charmy from Black Clover. Of course, infinite food. And
Yes. God, the Charmy.
yeah, Charmy, absolutely. And I mean, come on, she's a Black Bull.
Oh yeah.
If you're hanging out with the Black Bulls, you know you're in good company.
Oh yeah. And Charmy's like one of the best.
Absolutely. Yeah, you just sit around and snack all day.
God, that's a mood.
I definitely wouldn't want to go on missions.
Not if I'm getting food from Charmy.
Exactly. Like,
Free food,
do we have to go?
life-threatening danger. I choose the free food.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of who my next one would be. My next one would be Sun from Ruby. The guy with the monkey tail.
Right on.
Because from what we've seen with him and Blake's relationship, as well as him and Neptune's relationship, he is best friend. He will support you. He will help you with whatever you need done. He's chill as fuck. He's a badass also with those fucking nunchuck staff gun, like shotgun things. That's pretty metal. He's just a cool guy. He's just a fucking awesome guy.
That's true. He's probably my favorite in the show.
He's awesome.
Since they killed the actual best character in the show early on.
Oh, Penny.
The fire
Pyrrha.
girl. Yeah.
Oh, Pyrrha, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, technically, Penny died in that same season also.
Yeah, Penny's not best girl though.
That's fair.
Yeah, Fire Girl.
And Penny comes back.
Yeah, Pyrrha did not.
Only to get bodied again.
So.
That's not early on in the show though. Pyrrha early on in the show.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And is the best character.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, Sun for my number 4.
Son.
Sun.
Son Goku.
Wrong Sun.
Better son.
Do. Hey.
Based on the same son.
Do.
Son Gohan.
Do.
Son Wukong.
I still want to play Black Myth Wukong. Jaron told me incredible things about it last night because he's been playing it, and I want to get it, but I really
Didn't
kinda can't
Posymon
right now.
also ask about that same game last night?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd never heard of it. Now I've heard about it twice in 12 hours.
it was one that there's been like some news about it, but not as much as like some of the other games that have been coming out.
It was like a smaller studio that worked on it. They've been working on it for years.
Oh yeah,
Okay. Well, my next one is Nikaido from Dorohedoro, which I think I'm the only one that has seen that show.
Mhm.
It's interesting, to say the least. It's about a guy who gets his head replaced with a lizard head. So he and this lady who is also the owner of the restaurant he eats at all the time go around and fight magic users, and they're trying to find the one that can turn his head back. I don't remember the exact plot of it because it's been a while since I've watched it. I think I watched it in like 2020, like that. But it was actually like really fun. And
That is interesting.
Nikaido is the restaurant owner who apparently makes really good fucking gyoza, which is how I kind of was introduced to gyoza, and now I love gyoza. And she also goes out and beats the shit out of these magic users with him while secretly being a magic user herself. I may assign the first season at some point. It's only like 12 episodes.
It sounds interesting.
Yeah. The animation's really interesting as well. But the voice cast, if I remember correctly, was really good. Like Bryce Papenbrook plays one of the side villains. But like the character design is really interesting. And then here's Kaiman, the main character.
Oh, that's cool.
It's really funny though. He's 7'1" and Nikaido's 5'6". Now he's probably 7'1" in part because, you know, the lizard head.
Yeah.
But like he's still big beefy boy. He's listed at 7'1", 321 pounds.
Jeez.
So Shaq.
Wow.
Yeah. But there's a lot of like really fun things in this show. Jeremy Lay is also one of the main villains as well.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, it's got a pretty good cast, and a lot of people really like that show. It's one that has a really like surprisingly big following for a show that's not talked about a lot.
Huh.
It's more of like a cult classic sort of thing.
Yeah. And it's fairly funny. Like it was not one of my favorites when I watched it, but I didn't have a bad time watching it.
There you go.
Yeah. So, Nikaido from Dorohedoro is my number 4.
Hell yeah.
Just drink real quick.
So Higgins, you know how we have that shed in our backyard? It kind of is just sitting, kind of existent next to that tree, kind of in the corner.
Yep.
So we finally got rid of it today. Somebody came and picked it up. Look at all that empty, just
Wow.
barren space.
I like the fence.
Yeah,
Like the difference in the fence shading because it wasn't, you know, sun.
sun fucked. I'm just happy we're going to be getting new fencing. That's going to be exciting.
They're going to level out the backyard.
I have no idea, dude. I don't have a clue anymore. I don't think they will. I think they're going to still go into the divot with everything, but I'm hoping that they can at the very least, plant some like grass seed in where the where the shed was, so we can at least get that growing again.
I mean, if they don't, grass seed is pretty affordable.
Oh, I know it is. I just hope that I don't have to. I hope they are able to do it since they're going to be working on the fence and probably messing with the grass to begin with. They'll probably have to bulldoze some stuff and what have yous. Anyways.
Nice.
I just like the difference in the fence.
Yeah. Like it's so vibrant where the shed was. All right. Well, my next friend is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. Something I realized as I get older is that we as a community gave Gohan a lot of shit, and it's not fair. And one of those decisions that we decided to give him shit on was becoming the Great Saiyaman. My boy likes Power Rangers, dude. Me too. Me too, dude. I love Power Rangers. He's just a nerd. He's just a socially awkward nerd who wanted to be like a normal kid and likes Power Rangers.
The name Great Saiyaman, I think, is the main problem, and the helmet. Without the helmet, with just like the do-rag and the sunglasses and the outfit, that goes hard.
I actually prefer the helmet over the do-rag.
I hate the helmet.
I hate the do-rag. The do-rag makes it look incomplete. But no, dude, I Gohan is such a real character.
As opposed to fictional.
Yeah.
Ah, good.
Yep. Gohan, you could go meet him right now.
True.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like he's such a relatable guy. It's odd that somebody born in the middle of the woods is like the most normal person in the show, especially since he's half alien. But that's how it worked out. And also, if you're friends with him, you could probably have him teach you how to fly, because he taught Videl how to fly, and you would get superpowers with Ki. So that'd be cool. You could be a Z fighter and die a horrible death, and maybe get wished back to life once.
Or stand there and support like Yamcha.
Yep.
For the entire second half of Dragon Ball.
Oh, my goal would be, like, that'd be step one, beat up Yamcha. Like, oh, I got Ki powers.
You could do that without Ki powers.
I don't think so. Yeah.
With how little he trains at this point?
I don't know.
If you trained just as
by that same logic, though, Gohan stopped training for several years, and he can still stop bullets and lift cars.
He's also half alien.
Yeah.
And also has the most potential out of any fighter in the Dragon Ball universe.
I mean,
this Dragon Ball universe.
Yamcha sucks, but he's still like the third strongest human or something.
And couldn't even beat a Cyberman.
Nope.
I wonder if he could beat a Cyberman now.
Probably.
They bring Raditz back, and he beats the shit out of Yamcha, and then Krillin just flicks him and kills him.
Well, I was about to bring up, Cybermen have the same power level as Raditz.
Yeah.
So,
they bring Raditz back, and he just kills Yamcha for fun.
yeah. And then he joins Squad. But yeah.
God, could you imagine Raditz going Super Saiyan?
Yeah, all that hair just going everywhere.
Super Saiyan 3.
He's just he's like a hedgehog.
They're just running, and he's just, I'll get up with you guys. It's just dragging. They have to braid his hair like they have to Entangled, where the girls are just hopping back and forth over the hair.
But they have to redo it every transformation because it explodes out. It's like, all right, before the fight actually starts, you got to hold that transformation for a minute, Raditz. This takes forever.
True.
But yeah. Gohan would be an awesome friend.
Hell yeah.
They use his tail as a God, what the fuck is the word for it? I don't have hair, so I don't know. Hair tie.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, the thing that ties hair.
Yep. I don't use them. I just let my hair flow out.
Same.
With your luscious locks.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm stuck between two on my last one.
So say both.
Okay.
Both of these nuts.
So, my last ones are Nobara from JJK, the female that has the hammer.
Oh, right on.
Because she literally does not give a shit about doing anything other than, like, hanging out, going shopping, playing video games, which is kind of my whole shtick. Like, that's my vibe. And then the other one is Ayame from Fruits Basket, because everybody needs that, like, gay best friend. Everybody needs at least one gay best friend. And, yeah, he is a bottom. But Ayame's also just a gem. So that's kind of where I'm sitting. Like, Nobara would be great to just chill and hang out with, but everybody needs at least one gay best friend, and Aime's like perfect for that role.
Yeah, I could probably see myself hanging out with Nobara more. I think
Oh, same.
personally. But yeah, I do love Snake.
Yeah, Snake Boy be good.
Mm-hmm.
Snick.
Snake.
I'm a slithering snake.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. That's the end of my list.
Voice.
My last one is Corazon from One Piece.
Oh God, remind me, Corazon.
Law's backstory.
Corazon.
I have zero idea what you're talking about.
He's the reason that Law is alive.
And has the op fruit.
Mm.
I've never even met Law. So.
Oh my God,
So Law
what a man.
basically has, I can't remember what the exact term was, but for like has a disease due to like where he grew up, and it's like a poisoning in his body.
Mm.
And Corazon is stopping at nothing, taking him to every hospital he can find, every doctor he can track down, trying to find someone that maybe not cure it, but find a way to make it manageable because it's gonna kill Law.
Damn.
And Law's like, what, probably like 8 years old at the time, maybe like 10 or 12 at the oldest.
And he's the one with the poofy white hat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, voiced by Matt Mercer.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Who,
What a
without
man.
Law, they don't beat Kaido and Big Mom.
Oh, 100%. They'd
Also,
be
Luffy's
bodied.
probably dead during Dressrosa.
Luffy's adventure to find the One Piece would have ended 3 arcs ago at least.
Yeah,
if it wasn't for Law.
They probably don't get past Doflamingo. No, they don't even get past Caesar without Law. Like, it ends before Dressrosa.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, no, I take that back. They don't make it past Saba Odi Archipelago.
Without Law.
Yeah, after that Buster call happens.
Well, Kumo's the one who yeeted them out.
Yeah, but Law's the reason they were able to help get past all the freaking Marines, because it was Law, Kid, and Luffy.
Oh, true.
Law's not there. They have a much harder time doing anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
I know. Wiki will never tell you this, but you should watch One Piece.
Mm.
At the very minimum, at least watch the remake when it comes out. Since it's gonna be a lot
white
shorter.
chalk poisoning or something like that.
I can look it up.
That Law dealt with as a kid, and Corazon.
White chalk poisoning.
Not chalk, but it's something like that. Or white marble poisoning or something. It's just like in the town he grew up in. It's almost like if you grew up somewhere that like the air was kind of poisoned.
Amber lead syndrome.
I think it was white lead in the dub.
Probably.
Because I swear it was white something poisoning or something like that.
Everything I'm showing is amber lead disease.
I don't remember that being in the dub because the dub changes a lot of the terminology.
Oh, yep, white lead disease was the dub.
Huh.
Yeah. And Corazon eventually sacrifices his life to get the op fruit away from Doflamingo and the military. That way, Law can eat it and it cures him. And it's also why he has one of the most broken devil fruits. Because op basically allows him to perform surgery without having to do anything.
And if he really wanted to, he could give himself immortality.
So Corazon, ride or die, literally dies so that he can ride on.
I love you, kid.
Corazon's such a good fucking character.
I was an
That's
emotional wreck.
He's also Doflamingo's brother.
Corazon is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They both started as Celestial Dragons, too.
Oh, shit.
And then their dad left the Celestial Dragons, and they were basically crucified for it. And then he tried, Doflamingo tried to go back, and they're like, yeah, no, you're spoiled goods.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
that
one of the
makes
reasons
sense.
he turns evil.
Yeah.
And Corazon,
Checks
who
out.
undergoes all the same stuff, but is even younger than Doflamingo, becomes a great person and works with the military behind Doflamingo's back, trying to save innocent lives, and then sacrifices everything for Law.
That's fucking awesome.
Corazon is one of the most unheralded characters in One Piece. My other option from One Piece was going to be Bartolomeo, just because we're both simps for Robin, and he's a huge Straw Hat fan. He's basically, I think that he was included by Oda for all of the One Piece fans, so they could relate to him.
I think Matt's told me about that character.
Barto's one of my top 5 favorite One Piece characters.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the reason Barto was in there. I'm kind of shocked you didn't put Robin in, but I think Robin would be more
I
your
can't
wife.
simp over my best friend while I'm married.
That's fair.
Yeah, that is true. That's super awkward.
Yeah.
And I love Kat to death, but I don't think if they got into a fight, Kat would win that fight.
Nope.
Not with the flowered fruit. And her devil form. Though Kat is a scrapper. She could scrap and fight.
She will try.
But yeah, Corazon is my last one.
That's dope. All right, my last one is the best friend whose friendship pays dividends throughout generations. The man,
Iruka Sensei.
the legend,
Boogie Woogie.
Robert E.O. Speedwagon.
Oh,
That's a good choice, though.
that's fair. I don't like JoJo's, but I'll give you that one.
Well, you've only seen the first 2 parts of JoJo's.
Yeah,
I
but
know
means
who
he's
he
seen
is.
Robert
Yeah,
E.O.
I have
Speedwagon.
seen who Speedwagon is, though.
Exactly. But you're saying that you don't like JoJo's. You've seen the first 2 parts, and those are generally regarded as the worst parts of JoJo's. But Robert, for one thing, Speedwagon is the reason that I became a JoJo's fan. As soon as he said his name, I was like, I said yes. I am
You son of a bitch. I'm in.
exactly.
Robert E.O. Speedwagon. I'm hooked.
Yep. So he is the one non-powered person that is always in the thick of it. Whether it's in part 1, where he first meets Jonathan and he realizes how honorable Jonathan is and decides to immediately just, all right, we're bros for life.
Now I'm going to try and help you kill a vampire.
Yep. And then years later, he's an old man who started the Speedwagon Foundation for the sole purpose of helping the Joestars.
Yeah.
And he helps out Joseph because of how good of a friend to Jonathan he was. And then something, I don't know how much of JoJo's you've seen, Frenchie, but something that you don't know, Crimson.
I'm halfway through part 3.
Okay.
And I've been for 2 years.
So something that both of you don't really know is the Speedwagon Foundation is paramount to the success of the Joestars in pretty much every single part of the show.
Damn.
So Speedwagon is such a bro that when I said earlier his friendship pays dividends for generations, that was literal. The Joestars that don't even know the name Robert E.O. Speedwagon benefit, and also don't even know the name Jonathan Joestar, and are benefiting from their friendship. If I had a friendship with someone that was so amazing that our great grandchildren are still benefiting from our friendship, that would be the coolest thing in the world. Speedwagon is that fucking guy. He is that guy. And there's a blasphemous part of the community online that hates Speedwagon and thinks that he's like a bitch, and they can suck a dick.
That man got brutalized by one of the Pillar Men.
Yeah.
And lived.
Yeah.
Without powers.
Without any powers. And the Pillar Men are the pinnacle of evolution.
Oh, also, he was like 75 years old at that point.
Yeah. The Pillar Men are fucking vampire eaters. And he's an old dude.
Who this dude?
He helped fight Dio with just like a stick.
Yeah.
He fought a fucking vampire
He's
for a guy he met one time.
He's him.
That's fair.
And in part 3, he gives the crew Iggy. He's dead by then, but the Speedwagon Foundation gives the crew Iggy.
Nice.
I don't remember what Iggy is.
Iggy is a dog that's voiced by Brian Beacock, and it has a stand called Sandman,
Called Bow Wow.
where he controls the sand.
And man.
So, yeah, hold on, let me pull up a picture.
It's JoJo's. What do you expect?
That's
Dude,
fair.
JoJo's
JoJo's is just.
You just have to let yourself. It's like a hot tub. You just have to let yourself get in and enjoy it. And once you do, you'll realize that it is the coolest thing ever.
I already love hot tubs, though. Oh
So-
my!
Oh, I've seen that,
God.
yeah.
So that's Iggy.
I don't like it.
Dude, Iggy's the best.
I don't like it.
There's one of the unironically one of the best fights in the show is between Iggy and a falcon named Pet Shop, who also has a stand, an ice stand. So it's like an ice versus sand battle between a dog and a bird. Dude, it is unironically one of the best fights that you'll see. I'll have you watch, just because it'll be forever if/when you ever actually watch part 3 of JoJo's. I'll show you a clip afterwards. It's legit. Dude,
Okay.
JoJo's is fucking awesome.
All right. Well,
At some point, I will be assigning more JoJo's.
The problem is
not
part 3 is
soon.
like 54 episodes.
Yeah. I'll have to split parts into parts.
partception.
Yeah, I'll have to take the Attack on Titan route
Yeah,
with JoJo's.
that's fair.
So I'll have to do part 3, part 1.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for listening. Our assignment for this week is More Than a Married Couple, but Not Lovers. It's on Crunchyroll. It's 12 episodes long.
It's so unneedlessly horny so far.
There's some lines that Jiro says that killed me. It was so fucking stupidly funny.
So he made a couple comments that used like new slang. And it just made me realize that in like 5 years, anime characters are going to be saying like skibbity toilet, and I want to die.
If
That happens, the podcast is over.
The podcast dies when
Someone will
Skibbity
just-
Toilet revives.
Someone will just comment, this podcast has El Riz, and we're dissolving it, deleting everything.
It'll be as if we were never in existence.
Is that what I just title our review for More Than Lovers? It's just going to be, this guy has El Riz.
Please don't.
Yeah, please don't.
Should have done it with Yamato-kun.
Oh, yeah.
This
That
girl
one.
has El Riz.
So thank you all for listening and hanging out with us for a while. Let us know in the comments what your guys' best friend or anime best friend would be.
Jack Wang.
Jack Wang, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And until next time, we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the Weekly Weebs podcast.
We'll be back next week with more exciting anime talk.
Make sure to join us every show to stay up to date with what's going on in the world of anime. We'll catch you next time.